Also, on the next question, you're given what? You're given log 1 over 243 base 3. You have to solve it for 2 marks. And the second one, you have to solve the equation log 81 base 3 is also what? 2x minus 1. So let's take a look at what is the solution of this equation. So, we're given what? We're given log 1 over 243 base 3 and easy. So first things first, we need to what? To express our argument in terms of what? In terms of the base that we have, right? So 243 is the same thing what? 3 to the power of what? 3 to the power of 5, right? So we replace 243 with what? With 3 to the power of 5. So log 1 over 3 to the power of 5 base 3 and easy. So from the laws of what? From the laws of indices, you know that 1 over 3 to the power of 5 is the same as saying 1 3 to the power of 1 3 to the 5 and this. So we replace this first part of what we replace with 3 to the power negative 5. So this now becomes log 3 to the power of negative 5 base 3 and this. Then at this junction, we're going to use what? We're going to use the power law, which is saying the log of a to the power of n is the same one, n log a and then so the what the index part comes what before the what before the log and then so this now becomes like negative 5 log 3 and base 3 and then. But as we've said, if this argument in the base final this equals to what to 1, so we're replacing log 3 base 3 with 1. So our final answer becomes what? Becomes negative 5 and the maximum. So let's move on to B. So for B, you were given log what? Log 81 base 3 is equal to what? So 3x minus 1. And you have to solve the equation what? For x and so we're given what? We're given log 81 base 3 equating to what? Equating to 2x minus 1 and this. So we what? This means it means if 3 to the power of 2x minus 1 and this equals to what? To 81 and this. From what? From the first lesson maybe when we discussed what are logarithms and this, we come up with this and this. So we now need to express what 81 in terms of what? In terms of in terms of what? In terms of 3 and this. So 81 is the same as saying what? 3 to the power of what? 3 to the power of 4 and this. So we rewrite this as what? Is 3 to the power of 2x minus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to 3 to the power of 4 and this. So for our logarithms, we can what? We can equate what our indexes if what is the base final analysis. So we are now equating what? 2x minus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to 4 and this. And what? We make x the subject of the formula. So 2x is equal to what? Is equal to 5 and this. Dividing both sides by 2, we get x is what? Is 5 over 2 and this. So let's test our solution for x at 1 or 5 over 2 and this. So we're saying what? Log 81 base 3 is equal to what? 2x minus 1 and this. So if we say log what? Log 81 base 3 is equal to what? Is equal to 2 x and 5 over 2 and 5 over 2 and minus what? Minus 1 and 5 over 2, sorry, minus what? Minus 1 and this. So if you multiply this and this is also just what? 5 minus 2 is 4. So log what? Log 81 base 3 is equal to what? Is equal to 4 and this checks out because what? 3 to the power of 4 outside is equal to what? Is equal to 81. So our solution for x was what? Was correct.